Auden versus Aabhas. Big fan.
It needs to happen. I know. All the comments, I'm seeing them all the time. Yeah, that match absolutely needs to happen. I'm excited for that one. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will, guys. So don't worry. That match, I'm pushing for it real hard. I really want it. I think so is he. So do not fret. It will happen.
In their YouTube live stream, as usual, Devon and Auden got many comments requesting the Auden versus Aabhas Rana super match. This match is already long due. As far as I remember, I was the first one who started talking about this match almost a couple of years ago. Recently, Aabhas bulked up to 110 kilos, but now he's down to 100 for the Nationals this weekend. Auden Larrett also weighs exactly 100 kilos. Auden is about 4 years older than Aabhas and he has more super match experience. But last year at PPL Season 2, Aabhas won all of his super matches, so he's also good now. Some Indian arm wrestling fans consider him top 3 in India and almost everyone considers him top 5 in India. This year or early next year, Aabhas versus Auden may happen at a Pro Punja League event. If I'm Aabhas, I will try to negotiate for a super heavyweight category match because he will be bulking up for the World Championship where he will be competing in the juniors under 18 super heavyweight category. He's already over 18, but I'm not sure how they calculate age. Are you allowed to compete under 18 if you're already 18? I'm not entirely sure about that. Whoever gets his position first in this match will win the match. If Aabhas secures the hook, Auden has zero chances getting out of that even with his King's move. If Auden cracks Aabhas Rana's wrist, Aabhas does not have a flop press to work around this problem. I would like to see Auden be a part of one of the Pro Punja League teams in Season 3. I think he can find many good matches in the 100 kg category in India.
Shit, massive. Yeah. Wrist. See that? What is going on with me? Like, this is looking scary.
Your wrist is way bigger
Way
than
bigger
mine.
than yours.
What?
Way bigger.
You're
Here,
just
turn.
denser, bigger hand.
Built to fucking destroy.
Wow.
Let's talk about Andre Smaev. So Devon thinks that Smaev is lying when he says he's not interested in arm wrestling. He absolutely is training for arm wrestling. And why would you train for a sport that you are not interested in? Doing pronation and riser lifts all the time doesn't mean that he's training for bodybuilding. Devon is so impressed with Smaev's size and his strength that he thinks his first opponent is in big trouble.
Smaev needs to pull. Yes, that would be so cool for the sport. If arm wrestling could get Smaev, and I see him training for it. I don't know who he's kidding at this point. I don't know who he's kidding. He's absolutely training for arm wrestling.
I think he wants to just show up and win. I think he wants to just take his time and show up and be so strong. It's like, what does he want?
He's pulling an Eric Spotto where Eric Spotto had the world record broken in his basement. He showed up and he took the record. That's what he's doing. That dude is training for arm wrestling. That's not bodybuilding. That's like him doing pronation lifts and rising lifts with absurd amounts of weight already. Whoever has him first is in for a wake-up call, I think. That's what I think.
I think even if Smaev becomes an arm wrestler, he will immediately quit. Why? Because if guys like Leonidas Arcona or even Brian Shaw cannot handle a loss in arm wrestling, then how will Smaev do that? I mean, he doesn't travel because he's afraid of losing muscle. And can you imagine why he never competes in any sport? I would guess it is again due to the fear of loss. So even if the big guy gets his first super match against Leonidas, he may lose that and he will go back to his basement lifting world record weights as usual. Last week, someone posted in a Reddit group that Smaev may be having a match at Armatura next month. Sergey Danilov. Andre Smaev will pull in June at Armatura. His opponent is some young guy from Sanket Petersburg. The last time there was a rumor about Smaev competing at East vs West, he did say that if something is confirmed, I will be announcing it. So I will check his YouTube channel and see if he has announced something or not. If he hasn't, then it means this is also a fake rumor. Is Levan'S Saginashvili looking beatable now? That was a question that was asked to Devon. So Levan always shows up in an awesome shape for a super match, but certainly there are some questions now as per Devon Larrett.
Just me or Levan looking beatable lately? Hashtags Bruce. Thank you, Ghost Dog Rick. Yeah, he always shows up ready. Levan is pretty awesome, but certainly, I mean, there's questions right now.
Looks like Devon, despite knowing Levan's power better than anyone else, is having his own doubts about Levan's current form. Even though Levan seems to be in the worst conditioning that we have ever seen him in, we still cannot forget that last month, after East vs West event, he was asking for a match against Devon, who is the number 2 guy in the world. So Levan really believes that even in this shape, 6 months are more than enough for him to prepare himself and get ready to destroy anyone in this world. Robert has now announced that Levan will be pulling Vitaly next, and the match may happen in December this year. And this is exactly what everyone except Levan wanted. We have already seen Devon and Hermes get beat by Levan twice. Not many fans and even Devon and Hermes themselves are not interested in the third Levan match now. Vitaly arm wrestled Levan in 2018, way before Devon and Hermes did. And he seems ready too. Ready in the sense that it is almost guaranteed that everyone is going to lose to Levan. But Vitaly won the first round against both Hermes and Devon. So for all we know, Vitaly may be stronger than Devon and Hermes in the first round, and he may give Levan a better fight in the first round than those two guys did. If I am Vitaly Laletin, I'm not taking the Hermes Gasparini match before the Levan Saginashvili match, simply because the risk is too high. If Vitaly loses to Hermes again, then the Levan match hype will die. I know that if Vitaly cannot defeat Hermes, then he surely cannot defeat Levan either, but we need to see some Levan Saginashvili matches. We cannot afford to kill the hype just like that. There is no other better option than Vitaly right now. Since we were talking about Brian Shaw, let's discuss what he uploaded on his Instagram story recently. Still putting in the work behind the scenes. Behind the scenes is where Brian worked out the most, even for his Leonidas Arcona super match. So yes, technically he's still doing the arm wrestling exercises, but definitely not as much as you would do if you want to become one of the top guys in the world. Definitely not as much as you would do if you want to prepare for an upcoming super match. So how much of this is to genuinely get better at the sport, and how much of this is to just to push out some content on his social media for the sponsors and for the fans? You let me know in the comment section. Use code Pradeep for 5% off the pay-per-view price, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.